Well, hey everyone, it is Friday and I got the house to myself. So I'm gonna come out here. Well, I'm already out here, but I'm gonna kick back and relax in the living room, put on some Netflix and work on my temperature blanket today, taking a break from the plushies. And I was working on it last night. I don't see my hook. I was working on it last night and I got 16 days of the current year finished. And then I still need to do the birth year. This one will work. It's not the one I wanted. But you know what? I gotta get up anyways and go get my compression gloves. So I'm gonna get the hook that I want. Okay, I got my hook and my gloves. So got the front door open, a couple windows open, gonna do a nice air exchange and just sit here and chill until Toby starts to harass me and work on my temperature blanket. So like I suspected, October, we're bringing back some colors that we haven't used in a while. So it makes it a little more interesting. Let's see. Okay, let's start on this side. And I actually had to break out the color chart because some of these I haven't used in so long I don't remember what they are. Egg yolk is next. Whoa. Train's coming. Okay, 2 rows down and it's starting to get a little warm, so I have to go change my shirt and then I can come back and do some more. That's better. So Toby's out on the porch now so that he can't get into things. Like I have the TV on. I'm watching this movie with Ryan Reynolds in it and he has such a potty mouth. But Toby is wanting to jump up onto the mantle to get to the TV because he heard a baby crying in the movie. So that's not going to work. So he's on the porch now to bird watch. All right, so we had another color change. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I have 4 rows of the same color now, and it's curry. So back to work. See, now my arms feel a little chilly, but I was too warm in the other shirt and not quite sure that I have a happy medium. Oh, no, it's not curry, it's cognac. Which this is the one that I'm worried about running out of now. I should probably just place an order and get ahead of it because, yeah, like I want to spend another $10 on shipping for, you know, $10 worth of yarn. Okay, so we got 6 rows done. We now have through the 22nd of October on the current year. And I should have thought about this before I got started. but it's lunchtime, so I got to take a break. My stomach's growling. I won't be able to concentrate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more days. 2 colors. One is only 1 day and the rest is all the same, but it's not all in a row, so we do get to break it up a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go have some lunch, check on the Toby beast, and I'll be back. Toby is napping. Okay, so we've had some lunch, washed the dishes, cleaned up our little mess, checked on the Toby beast. So I'm getting ready to start back on the current year. We have 8 days left. And yeah, so we're gonna get on that. So for these last 8 days, we have 6 of them are rust. We get to do 2 and then change to cognac and then do the last 5, if I did my math right, and do the last 5 in rust. And then insert our row divider and we will be all caught up with October. I am so excited. I need to get caught up. Finish up my other little blanket pattern that I'm doing. And because, you know, sweater weather is upon us. And MJ Off the Hook has this granny pop sweater that I want to do really badly and be able to wear it. So yeah, we need to finish up some of these projects. I mean, this one won't be finished, but it'll be caught up. But finish up some of these projects so that I feel okay with starting on a new one and then still be able to make my plushies. So my Ryan Reynolds movie is over and I have 3 rows left plus the divider row, and October will be caught up on the current month. But my neck's getting a little stiff, so we're going to take a few moments and take a little break, walk around for a minute, stretch our legs, roll our neck around, wiggle our fingers, and then we'll get back at it. Firebush is turning into a tree, but it's almost time that it's going to get all cut down. The birds love it. I don't know if you can see that bird in there or not. They love it, but as soon as, oops, look. I was just going to say, as soon as the flowers start turning into berries, and then I spot some berries, that they would get cut down really low. I have never seen these grow this big. It's way over my head. Way over, even these. These, I think it's called a Filipino violet. I've never seen these get this big. I think we can credit getting some branches trimmed so that I could have my really bad Starlink internet and more sunlight's coming through. Oh, there's the chicken. More sunlight's coming through, so they just like were reaching for the sky. So that was a little peek at my hummingbird attracting plants. They are just huge. I can't believe how big they are. John's got his work cut out for him trimming this one. I just need to come out and stretch my legs just for a minute. Just, get the blood flowing, you know. I want to trip over the rocks. So I'm expecting an Amazon package today, and it is not here yet. Nothing to do with crocheting, plushies, or anything like that. It's all for my my button business, but yeah. I'm just rambling, stretching, showing you a little change of scenery. Toby's awake now. He's like, why is she outside? What's she doing outside the screen? I want to go. Can you see? Toby, what are you being all freaked out about? He doesn't understand how I could be out here on the other side. That's why he's backing up like that. Anyhow, all right. Stretching the legs. We're going to go back in and get started again. So that felt good to get up and move around. Now I got to find something else to put on the tube so that I can do these last 3 rows of October in the divider row. And then it's time to start on birth year October. Yay! Let's see what we can find. What kind of movie are we in the mood for? I kind of like action, suspense, thriller type movies. Let me mute this so that I don't get demonetized. Oh, what do you think? All the Light We Cannot See. That is Hugh Laurie movie. Well, it's not a movie. It says it's a limited series. And it looks like they're wearing World War II German uniforms, and I'm not into that. Crime movies, aka The Take, The Informer, Tombstones, The Vault, I Came By, The Good Nurse, nah. Top movies, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Gwen Stacy's in this, and Jenna had me make her that sweater, and yes, there is a video for that. The Mummy with Tom Cruise, which is a 2017 movie. The Cold Pursuit with Liam Neeson. Nah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to settle on something so I can get back to work. So let's go with, let's put on Things Heard and Not Seen and see if we can't get spooked a little bit. So I'm gonna put that on and get started on these last 3 rows. And you're more than welcome to join me while I do that. Kick my feet. If I sit all the way back, I can't touch the floor. So I have to prop my feet up so that I can sit back. Well, I guess Toby was done bird watching. I did it. Believe it or not, I did it. October of the current year is finished, and now I get to start on the birth year. So I've got maybe another hour or so in me to work on it before I have to move on to other things. I had to move to a different spot. The glider rocker is more comfortable for me for crocheting because I have a place to put my elbows, and it helps me to support the weight of these blankets. And yeah, so plus my feet can hit the floor, and I'll be able to see if Toby's finished bird watching and needs to come in for some company. But it's nice when he's out there because then he's not bugging me. So I was just looking over my temperatures because I have all the birth year temperatures. I don't have all the current temperatures because obviously they haven't happened yet. And for October, make sure I have my numbers right. For October, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of cognac. And then November and December, very few. It was two rows for November and December of cognac. So 7 rows. I think I just said 5 and then 2. 7 rows of cognac for the birth year. So depending on what happens in current year temperatures, if November and December are anything like the first part of the year, way back here, I won't need much cognac at all. So I'm gonna take my chances, and I'm not gonna go and order anymore. I really do not want to order anymore and have to pay the $10 shipping because I need 1 skein of yarn. And I don't need any other yarns to like add to the order. None of the things that I want to make or have planned to make are I have what I need for now. And I just don't want to do that. Flip it around. If I don't start on the right end, then it throws it off balance. All right, that's the side I want to start on. So let's get to working on this. And the first color up, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of, what do you know, cognac. Let's get that out of the way. You guys, I almost did it. See how far away I am from finishing that first cluster of 4 rows before needing more cognac? I have this little bit. My tripod is sinking again. Why? And then that's it. So I have to go get another, let me sink down with it. I have to go in and get the last cognac. And hope, just hope, that that's enough. All right, this is it. It's the last one. And it has 191 yards on it. And hopefully this is enough to get through the last 2 months of the year, of both years, current year and birth year. Oh my goodness. Look at how much yarn barf came out. That's like half the skein. 1 row of egg yolk, which is just really pretty. It's supposed to be yellow but looks orange. I spliced that yarn together. I know a lot of people don't like knots, but I don't need any more ends to work in than what I already have. So it's spliced, so there's no end. All right. I'm getting tired. It's time to call it quits for a little while. I finished current year for October, and I am 11 rows into the birth year. And we are getting to bring back all kinds of colors. I mean, look at where we're at so far. We got to add in hunter green and sunflower, curry, egg yolk, cognac. No rust so far. No red, thank goodness. I am enjoying this cooler weather. I have, like I said earlier, some windows and stuff open, and got the ceiling fan going. You can see the lights in the pictures behind me. And I'm actually a little chilly, so having this lay in my lap is quite comfortable. So I'm not chilly enough to put the long sleeves back on because that was too much. But yeah, I'm excited to bring back some colors. And really the only ones that I've used in these blankets, the blankets so far, the greens don't belong. All the other colors go so well together. So I'll know better if I decide to do another one. But yeah, so I'm going to take a break. And I mean, it's after 5. I'll have to be cooking dinner soon. And who knows, I might feel like working on it a little bit later on tonight. If not, tomorrow. There is always tomorrow. Oh, good morning, everyone. It is now Saturday morning, about 10-ish maybe. And I admit it, I'm guilty. I picked the blanket back up last night and I finished my birth year month of October. So it is very colorful. Sorry about the lighting in here. Of course, here's the month divider. And we had cognac and egg yolk and hunter green. We got to bring that back. Cognac and egg yolk, curry and egg yolk, and sunshine yellow, and lots of curry. So big difference from the previous 2 months on the birth year. And you know that I finished current year yesterday because you did that with me. That one, we got to use a little sunshine yellow and egg yolk a couple of times. So 1 day with the sunshine yellow, 2 days with the egg yolk, and the rest was, let's see, 3 days of curry, and the rest was the cognac and the rust. So I still plan on braving it and not going in there and ordering another thing of the cognac color, because now I don't need any more on the birth year. It's just all going to depend on how this year goes. Hopefully, I mean, I have almost a full one. I still didn't work through all the yarn barf that came out. Hopefully, the one will be enough. Now, I would certainly like to think that once December hits, that we're not going to be in that 85, I think. Yeah, 85 to 89 range. So, fingers crossed that it makes it, because that would just really, yeah, so if it ran out, that would really throw a wrench into things. So that wouldn't be fun at all. And I don't think that I have any shares. If I missed any, I'll show them next time. So now that it's official, and today is only like November 6th, and I'm completely caught up from the months that I got behind because of my air conditioner. So I finished August, I finished September, and yesterday I finished October. So I'm only like 6 days into November, so I feel pretty darn good about being caught up. Now I get to work on my other little blanket project, and that one won't take that long, especially if I can dedicate some time to it and get that finished and out of the way. And then I get to start my sweater project that I want to do, because I'm not allowing myself any new projects other than the plushies until I get this stuff completed. Well, you know, like the temperature blanket up to date, and then my other little blanket completed. So yeah, that's how that goes. I almost blew it. I almost forgot to show you the side-by-sides. So this is birth year, and this is current year, which is obvious by all that red. But what a difference. Oh my gosh, Toby. Look at him. All right, that ends my side-by-side. I gotta get him. So I decided to do this video a little different this time. Instead of just sitting there holding up the blankets and saying, oh, it was this temperature, this temperature, this temperature, I figured you could crochet a little with me. And I hope you enjoyed this type of format. So you'll have to let me know if you enjoyed this type of format or not. And if so, I can do it some more. If not, then I'll just do the updates like I've been doing the updates and go from there. So yeah, my hands still feel pretty good because I wore my compression gloves. So I'm gonna call this one quits, and I'm gonna work on my little filet crochet project and try and get that knocked out. So if you'd like to hang out with me some more, you can click on this video link right here, and I will meet you over there.